Hi guys, I hope you are all doing amazing. It's your boy Safe, and basically in today's video we are going to be looking at the finals season 4's teaser. But basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at this frame by frame, and we're going to be really digesting this video like full on, okay? And it's quite cool actually. This video was only released 21 hours ago at the time of this recording, and it's already number 19 on the trending, which is really cool. I think it's quite good that the fact that this video is trending right now on YouTube. I think we're gonna get more players because of it, so let's see what we have in store. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but on YouTube, if you press on the little dot button, so the full stop, you can actually go frame by frame. So look at the little timeline at the very bottom, how it's moving frame by frame. So that's exactly what I'm doing. We're gonna go through this frame by frame. I'm gonna jump through all of this file and stuff. We don't need it. So at the very beginning, nothing really much happens. Okay, you just see the vault pretty much. Okay, and over here we see something strange because we see a map we have never ever seen before. So this right here is basically the new map which was shown over here. It's basically called Fortune Stadium. Okay, so this is the new map. Okay, and you can see that nothing really interesting is happening. There's a bridge that goes across two different sides of the building that they're currently on. Okay, and over here you see Halton, or Haltao, sorry. And basically what Haltao is this guy, and it is a new sponsor that is coming in season 4. Okay, and you see Haltao also all over the place. So you see him here, you see them there, you see them everywhere. Okay, so that's what Haltao is. Basically with every new sponsor comes a bunch of new skins in the game, so we're sure we can expect to see some orange related skins that are going to be coming up in the next season. Okay, and here's just a different angle from the same picture, and here's the sponsor logo again. And if we just continue, we continue, you're gonna see that we're just basically using the heavy weapon that we've got over here. Nothing too exciting. Let's continue. A lot of explosions, just the way we like it. And we're just basically showing off the map. And this right here is a really nice glimpse of the map. So this again is Fortune Stadium. Okay, and you can see that you have a lot of similarities to this map and Seoul. Okay, so actually if you really look closer, you've got some zip lines that you can use over here to go from one place to another. You've also got a zipline that you can go from here all the way to the other side of the map, very similar to Seoul actually. You've also got these little jump pads which are always nice. They're going to be taking you, and obviously if you just miss the jump pad then you're fall to your death. Okay, you've got a little room that you can enter through over here. You've got a nice area down there. You've got another room over here on the inside, and you've got another room that is up there. And over here at the top left corner actually you can see kind of a little helipad area as well. So I'd assume that there's a little helipad area, again very similar to Seoul. This gives me very similar vibes to Seoul actually back in the beta days, which is really freaking cool. Okay, and you've got also a ladder for the people who obviously can't use the jump pad or use the zip lines. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what this map has in store for us. You can see all the orange and all the logos for the finals. It's giving you that stadium feel yet again. Nothing too interesting is happening over here. You just see them shifting through the different sponsors, and now we see the vault and the cash out. Okay, and basically if we just continue, you see another sponsor over here. Not too exciting, not too exciting, not too exciting. Okay, but what I want to show you is this. So this is in the inside of the building. So the building that we just saw, if you go on the inside, I assume this is how the building's going to look like on the inside, and it's quite cool. You know, you can clearly see that there's a second floor to it. Okay, and you are currently on the bottom floor. You can also see all the way on the left that there are some stairs that you can go on top as well, which is really nice. You can also see that this player seems to be either jumping, okay, or all the way up at the glass. Okay, it's quite hard to see, but I think he's on some glass. So I assume there's some glass here where people can just stand here and shoot all the way down. Okay, I think. This is what I think. And if we continue, basically you see more of the map. Okay, but if you look very closely, you see something new in the game. what are V's? So V's, my friends, are the dual deagles, and these dual deagles are shown over here. Okay, so if you look, basically the game's obviously going to be coming out in September 26th. They're showing off the new deagles. Okay, the deagles are going to be a heavy weapon, so a weapon for the heavy, and you can assume that they're going to be very similar to something like this in other games that we have seen. Okay, so it's quite cool. Actually, the deagle suggestion came from Reddit, from a bunch of different people, so it's quite nice to see them actually putting the effort into listening to community feedback and implementing it into the game. Good freaking job, Embark. It really does not go unnoticed. Okay, so let's continue. Over here you see the deagles, you see the deagles, you see the deagles, and obviously we're just playing inside of the new map. The new map, again, this gives you Soul vibes, you know, like how there's that underground area in Soul, you know, so it's just literally the same exact vibe. It's just colored in blue. I really like it. I really like it a lot, you know. It's not complex. Minimalistic is always key, and you can see that this is just the new map shown off. And again, look at how clean this looks, you guys. Look at how clean this looks. This looks so freaking beautiful. Okay, and again, this is part of a new map, you know, so you can see that you've got a little area over here that you can go on. You've got an exit over here. You've also got an entrance or an exit over there. So I'd assume people will start playing around these corners. Maybe people will hide here. Maybe people will hide there to shoot people that are there or there. It's quite good. You've got a lot of space, as they say. And actually, you know, the most important thing about all of this is also you've got the whole top area, which is full of glass. So basically you can stand all the way at the very top and you can just shoot down at your opponents, you know. Again, very, very, very nice map design. I really like it. But also you can see that there's another building beside you, so I assume you could be standing on this building and maybe shoot people who are over there, or just throw nades from here all the way down there and hopefully try and get some people. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so if we continue, you can see the same area just at a different angle. Okay, and we're switching. And over here, this is where things get quite interesting, okay? So you see a lot of different uniforms in this photo, okay? So you see a ghillie suit, okay? So, you know, the ones that they use in the wars when they go and fight like in a forest, that sort of jazz, okay? Basically, this is the medium class. And if you really look closely at the gun, it looks like a Dragunov. So it kind of looks something like this, you guys. This is the ghillie suit. It looks like they're wearing a ghillie suit, something very, very similar to all of these. And they are using a sniper very similar to this. You know, very, very, very similar to this, actually. It's quite cool, now, if I say so myself. Okay. Now, if we go back, you can see that this light player, okay, this is the light player, you can see that they're using a gun. Now, some people have said that this is a shotgun, but I'm not really sure. I'm looking at it and it looks very similar to the MP40. So this is the gun that I think it's kind of following, but I may be completely wrong. Maybe I'm not exactly correct. It's just because of the way the magazine size kind of looks in that photo. That's why I think that it's the MP40, but again, I'm not so sure. Okay, and obviously you've got the heavy with the dual deagles. So it's been confirmed you have 3 new guns in the game, 1 for every single class. That is really cool. And if we just continue to go through the frames, you can see it up close and personal. You can also see that this Dragunov actually has a scope. Okay, so that is something to take note of. That is Injimo, the sponsor that we've had this season. Now, this is another picture from the new map, okay? And I want you to notice something, okay? So okay, let's continue and then I'll go back to this point, actually. If you come here, actually, you can see that this map is literally a copy and paste of Soul. Just, it feels like a different variant in a way. That's what it feels like. But it's not bad at all. It looks really, really, really clean, and I like it, you know. I'm looking at this platform, something that we have never had in the game before. I don't know what on earth this is, but it's just like standing on its own. I don't know if this is something new coming into the game or what. But you can see that people are fighting over here. You've got a lot of spaces where people can actually do things if they want. So it's quite cool. Now, this image right here, my friends, okay, is from Fortune Stadium, okay? And the way I know it's from Fortune Stadium is because of this little space over here. How do I know this? Well, let's do this, okay? Let me do this, and let me do that, and let me go here, and look at this area. So if I just zoom up a little bit, basically you can see this whole white spot is basically here. Basically we are standing here, and you can see what's falling on top of us is basically this stair right here. You can see Halto is on the top right as well, so we are definitely in the correct place. And there's a orange door, which we can't see over here, but there's also another white door beside it. So if we continue, actually, you can see that is the white door, and you can see that the Halto words are there. So Halto is over there and the white section is over there. It continues to the left. Okay, so you can see clearly that this is the stairs that you have over here. So we can see this portion over here. Okay, quite cool. You can see that all of this section is basically breaking down on our heads, and this is from the very front. You can see that I think there's a door there, I'm not exactly sure, or some glass that you can just go through. Okay, so that is what we would be seeing at the very front. Let's continue. This is the same area again. Looks really, really, really nice. Again, I don't know what this platform is. This is something very, very, very new. I've also never seen this type of a, you know, cut out from a building before that they've had in the game. So this is really, really, really interesting as well. Let's continue. I don't see anything interesting over here. You can just see a lot of zip lines. This zip line is quite interesting, this rope. I don't know what this is because I've never seen it before. Maybe it's there, maybe there's a crane or something here and there's a ball that's meant to be there. But you can kind of see where, like, there are doors. There's a door down there, you know. You've got like this whole bridge thing that we've talked about. You've got a bridge up there. You've got so many different spots where you can fight from, which is super cool. You know, it's going back to the roots, you know, with the nice map designs, because Kyoto was really nice. But to be honest, Kyoto was just very, very, very detailed, and it was very hard to see lights throughout the map. Again, this is copy and paste from Seoul, guys. You know, they've changed some stuff up, obviously, but anyone who's played Seoul knows exactly that this is from Seoul. So it's quite nice to see it in the game. This is just a bunch of different clothings that you can see. So you can see the sword, actually. So I think that this is maybe a fencing outfit, very similar to this, possibly. Maybe we'll get something like this into the game. Okay, and if we continue, again, this is the same thing that we just saw a second ago. We can continue, Look at how clean this looks. Look at how clean all of these guns look. That's the AK-47. That's the MG34, and that is the sword. Okay, and let's continue. Look at how cool all of this is, guys. Very, very, very wild. Okay, and again, this is that same exact spot, but now we can actually see the stairs. We were standing there, now we are looking at the opposite side. You can see on the right hand side that we've got an orange space. You've got a number 1, so I think this is maybe sector 1, section 1, something related to that. Okay, so I'm assuming that it's split up into different buildings. You've got like section 1, section 2, or sector 1, sector 2, sector 3, something along those lines, and every sector is basically a different building. Very simplistic, very nice, I like it. And good job, Embark. Nice troll. You know, they put an explosive barrel, but with a nuke, you know. Very, very nice joke. Hilarious. I love it. You know, you thought people would not notice, but no, we will notice. You know, no, nukes are not coming back into the game, guys. No way they are. Nice joke, nonetheless, Embark. Let's continue. Over here, you can see the new gun in action. This is a light player using the gun. Again, I think this could be an MP40 or a shotgun. I'm not really sure. It's very hard to see in these photos, okay? But over here, you kind of see that it's kind of like an MP40. I'm not really sure, guys. You can let me know down in the comment section what you think it is, okay? And guys, I think this right here is the prettiest photo of the map that we have had so far. Like, honestly, all my days, man. So you can see that it's made up of several levels. So you've got the ground level, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that it's 4 levels, okay, in total. You've got this whole open-ended section, which is super cool. You've got also an inside area with stairs at the very back, and I'm pretty sure you've got zip lines somewhere over there, you know. And obviously you can just jump through here, go over there, and just fight. And it's such a simple map, very nice. And you can obviously go back the other way around. I really like how the color blue is used around the map quite a bit. I think it definitely adds to the gameplay in general. and makes it very, very, very nice to see opponents. Now, guys, remember this jump pad. This jump pad is very important to just remember, and just remember it for a second because I'm going to show you exactly where this shows up in another part of this teaser. Okay, so if we continue, you can see them basically fighting in one of the new buildings, and basically they're jumping to the other side. This is how the building looks like on the inside. Okay, and basically I think this section is somewhere here. That's where I think this photo was taken. Okay, and oh my goodness, guys, look at how polished, look at how clean this looks. Absolutely insane. And guys, that jump pad that we just saw, this is it. Okay, so that's the same exact jump pad. And over here, you know, you can see them basically. Okay, well, first of all, before we even talk about that, you can just see them basically wearing the different outfits that are going to be coming out this season. Nothing interesting over here. We're just using the basic guns that we have in the game. That's a revolver, for example. Okay, so if we continue, that's the double deagle. Okay, and if you look at the double deagle, let's look at something. Look at the way it shoots. One bullet. One bullet. So basically what I want to say is you can't shoot both of them at the same exact time. Well, I don't think you can. So you'll have to shoot one by one. Okay, but again, look at how clean and polished this map looks, and look at the details. Okay, this shows you section E or section F. Just was what I was like saying earlier, guys. This map is made up of different sections, different areas, and it's gonna be quite cool. Look at how clean all of this looks. Wow, very, very, very beautiful. And you've basically got someone jumping over here, and that is the jump pad that I was telling you guys about. And that jump pad is basically at the heart of the map. So basically you can jump all the way up, and you can kind of see it in this video. Basically you pick it up, you go all the way up into a vacuum type thing. Very, very, very nice. You're going all the way up, and yeah, you get out of the building basically that way. That is so cool. And again, just looking at this photo gives me Soul vibes, guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's so clean. It gives me beta vibes. And I think it's nice because I think Embark realized and noticed that they messed up last season. In season 3 with a couple of their changes, you know, Kyoto possibly. Kyoto was nice, but it had a lot of issues in terms of performance and in terms of just playability and being effective as a whole. Also, like, just a lot of issues related to terminal attack and that being the main ranked mode that season. So obviously they're trying to fix some things of this season. That's what I think at the very least. So it's quite cool. You can see that we've got also a new outfit over here, you know, very subliminal, but it is there nonetheless. You can see the sword skin in the game, the fencing one, basically. I actually can't remember. I think the fencing skin could be in the game already, because I do remember it. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. Yeah, you can see the sponsor showing up. You can see some of the skins in the game. You can see another skin in the game. Very, very, very cool. And they're basically going for the it's showtime vibe. Basically, the game's been out for a full year, and they're trying to nail it with this update. That is what I'm feeling at the very least. And this right here, guys, is the very end of the trailer, and we see something super cool. Look at this. This, my friends, is definitely going to be in the battle pass. Okay, so this I can already guarantee is going to be the level 100 battle pass skin, okay, in the game. And if you want to see a clear picture of it, I have a very, very, very clear picture of it, my friends. But actually at this point we are done. So this is the clear picture of the battle pass skin. I'm sure you're gonna be getting this at level 100. Okay, and now let's just go back to the image that I had over here, and if we just zoom into this, let's look at what else is coming out into the game. Okay, so obviously the most important update is ranked cash out tournaments. Okay, ranked cash out tournaments are returning, so they apologize. They realize that, you know what, we messed up with this whole ranked terminal attack thing. We shouldn't have let it happen, and as a result we have brought ranked cash out back. Okay, but what's important about this whole ranked cash out tournaments picture is the fact that Ruby rank is there, which tells us that Ruby rank is gonna be the highest rank basically in cash out. Okay, so that's very, very, very important to keep in mind basically. You've also got new seasonal content, so some of the gears and some of the clothing that we saw in the game. Okay, so this is this right here, my friends. Okay, you've also got this. We've seen the cowboy hat in a couple of the clips. You've got this watch. This watch is like this. Okay, you've got an AK skin. You've got a skin for lights and a bunch of other new things that are going to be coming out into the game. We've already talked about the map. Basically, a new map is coming into the game. Fortune Stadium, very cool. And you've got an enhanced world tour experience. They're not getting rid of it, they're just improving it. Okay, and that is going to be freaking awesome. You can see that they're working on some badge leveling up system. It's not so clear what they're going to do, but apparently I think you can continue to diamond possibly now in world tour and then maybe continue back to emerald. I'm not exactly sure, but let's see what's going to happen. Okay, you've also got an improved tutorial. You can see that there's an arrow pinging someone, so I'd assume you'd be starting here, and then as you play the game, it tells you what to do. Very nice, very good, because I think a lot of people kind of struggle when they come into the game the first time around, so that is very, very, very nice. And you've got a bunch of new sponsors basically. Okay, so as we said, this is Halto, and basically you've got other sponsors in the game. So if we just search up, for example, season 4 of the finals patch, and we go here, introducing season 4. So basically, if you press on season 4 over here, you can scroll down and you can basically read a little bit about every single person. So this is Haltao. Okay, he's the CEO of Quemby Rutel. Thanks, Haltao's CEO Quemby Rutel. Virtually any virtual asset can be insured against damage or loss, except for the stolen cash outs, of course. So he's basically the CEO. His name is Quemby Rutel. I can't pronounce his name. Sorry about that. Over here, you've got another CEO for Injimo. Okay, Ichikawa Natsumi. Oh my goodness. And obviously she came with Kyoto and season 3. So you have access to unparalleled connectivity and speed in communications, allowing you to connect to anyone, anywhere in the space or virtual world. And then you've got this new dude over here, Young Boom Suk. Okay, and he is in charge of Isol T. Okay, and you can see it a couple of times in the trailer if you look very, very closely. And basically he just says you can be anybody, you can be everybody. And basically he encourages you to transcend the physical limits and meet space with style. So I hope this video was super helpful, you guys. Let me know if I've missed anything, or if you think anything else is really cool about season 3 that maybe I just didn't notice. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Let's stay in touch and let's see what comes out of season 4. Take care, you guys. You guys are all awesome. Peace out, homie.